So, how many languages do you speak?
Like French, a little bit Spanish, English, Creole, and a little bit Mongolian.
And how do you say your name?
Jacques Jouak Choulouak.
That's awesome. And what are you doing here right now? Are you a student?
Yeah, I'm a student. I'm so happy to be here because I'm here to know God more in my life. And I already meet him because he already showed me a vision about my future. So I want to learn more about God.
This is a story. Some would say this is just an ordinary story, because this kind of thing happens to people all around the world. Maybe this is your story, but this story is not ordinary. Jack is a 21-year-old student I met in a discipleship training school. I was teaching there for a few days on the subject of grace. While I was there, God told me to tell his story. Jack is from a small town called Montreux in the middle of Haiti. Jack grew up mostly with his aunt and uncle. They had a few children, and Jack said, "My sister and I were treated well, but we could tell that we weren't their children. We just weren't treated the same." Jack began living with his aunt and uncle at the age of 7 when his mother was murdered. Jack's father was also murdered at the age of 5 years old. At the age of 14, Jack's aunt and uncle sent him to live in a local Christian orphanage. Although his family was Christian, they felt like the orphanage could better equip him. Jack told me that he loved the orphanage. Jack would spend time with the younger children and be a support and mentor to them. Jack said to me he had always felt like God was with him since his salvation at the age of 10 or so, but God hadn't felt so real to him as in the aftermath of the last major earthquake. I then wanted to know how he got to a DTS in the Dominican Republic at a new base that was started by Koreans. It was simple. God's love for Jack brought him here. But I will let him tell you in his own words. Let's begin with Jack's vision from God.
He showed me a lot of kids behind me. And after one day and maybe 2 days, I was worshiping, and I asked him to show me the rest of the vision. And he showed me, like, I was sitting with the kids and playing, teaching the gospel, and they was really, really happy. After that, I was thinking, why God showed me that? Because in my heart, I love kids, and I want to help kids to have hope. Because some of kids in Haiti don't have like mother, father like me, but God give me a good way. God give me a possibility to live, to have hope. So I want to share that love and teach him like they have hope in their life. That's what I want to do, and I think that's a reason God showed me that vision. It's like have a kids community and help like the people don't have like hope in their life. The reason I have that dream, some Haitian think they don't have any hope when they lost a parent, father. The future is break. But I just wanna do that dream come true. And if God, like I will always pray God to let that dream come true, because in Haiti we need the love. We need love. If you don't have love in your heart, it's really hard to share with people. It's really hard to talk with people, because like if you have love and a lot of people like talking bad word, like the love you have in your heart, you're not gonna mind for that. You just keep going talking, and God gonna give you strong, and they're gonna touch it. You know what I mean? That's my dream, to come to help my future. And oh wow.
God is going to use Jack to effect change in Haiti. I saw his heart, so pure and full of passion. After he learned of God's grace, he, among others, were set free and given new hope that through Christ all things are possible. So let me ask you, is this story ordinary?